Hello! Welcome in everybody to this week's episode of Nocturne Mortalis. I'm your host and storyteller, your dungeon mistress, Void Doll. This is Chapter 2. Chapter 1 you can still watch the VOD up on Twitch if you are interested, also on the Raw YouTube channel. I will give an inspiration to whoever would like to do the recap. I will give a recap to whoever does the inspiration. Nice. Dyslexia is so fun. If you all give a little bit for the recap, I'll give everybody an inspiration. Any takers?
Okay, this is my ADHD version. Please, everyone, help out so that we can all be a part of it and get as much freaking rerolls as we can. So, last time on Nocturne Mortalis, we entered the world of dragons, riders, tumultuous history, mysteries yet to be unfold. We met our 4 party members, Talion, Sora, Zeph, and Lysandra, including a fun cast of NPCs, not limited to, but certainly involving a sexy, cotton candy-haired man, a bumbling, shy fool that's also discovering his sexuality, wine dude, and our awesome friend Tabaxi,
Luca,
whose name I forgot. Luca, thank you.
Luca.
See, this is why we're working together. Great. We also, I guess, met this guy who's like super hot and sexy, but he definitely the ass man, as a lot of people have referred him to in the chat. Caleb.
I mean, he needs some ass. He wants some ass. He specifically said it.
But Sora's brat coded, so she's gonna make him work for it. And she's gonna beat him up. That's her goal. Her goal is to beat him up. Take that as you will. But once we had all gathered together, Callion, who we know is a wing leader, summoned everyone to give us our names and start the climb up the mountain. And whoever would survive would become a cadets at the illustrious dragon riding school. And thus began our journey, climbing up the mountain, freezing temperatures, snow, ice Memphit battle, and a booming voice as the ground shakes and we lost 2 of our NPCs. Now, if you want to know the details, hop on into the sweet VOD, and eventually it's going to be on YouTube, so you have no excuses, guys.
Another important note is 2 of our party members, I believe it was myself and Talion, noticed some sort of presence on the mountain at the starting point. And after the Memphit battle, Talion also noticed another presence and something where there is a big save roll for everybody. And that's where her NPCs fell off.
Oh yeah, 2 of them.
He didn't just sense the presence, he saw the presence. He saw a dragon.
But that was something else. That was before. That wasn't the last thing we did.
It was right before the big end.
Yep. Because he was hunting sheep, that dragon that you saw.
He could have been doing more.
We don't know. That's all we know. All we know is that Talion saw a dragon hunting sheep, and then the one we heard a booming voice, and then it said, "You want to be riders," and a roar, and it was super scary. And it sounds like they're bringing down the mountain on this. Fuck them. What do they think? They're Saruman? But we don't know who or what. We just know that a voice calls out through the snow and the darkness, challenging us of whether we can be riders.
Hey, this climb is supposed to be a test, right? We're being tested.
Correct.
By the way, remember, guys, some of this we can do as a group, and some of this we'll have to do individually, which is gonna be interesting. Teamwork.
Good job.
Teamwork.
With that being said, we begin tonight's session of Nocturne. Seemingly, you are alone on the sky cliff. Seemingly, the Mephits have vacated due to some immense presence. And we are going to start the session off with a wisdom saving throw rolled in Foundry. As you are making this saving throw, I will describe what your character hears. It is a massive inhalation.
So we're gonna,
Lysandra!
So I'm gonna go ahead and re-roll that. Thank you.
At this massive inhalation, there is a spark through the fog surrounding the mountains of a violent purple. The violet of it is so bright and hot that it instantly vaporizes the fog, and the face that you see looks like a mountain. The eyes are pinpricks of red, and the hatred that pours from this dragon's scales is a vilified miasma. However,
I'm also going to use my inspo right now.
fair enough, and it must be rolled in Foundry.
Yep. So if you
The
see 2 rolls, that's why.
dragon itself.
Son of a...
Jesus Christ.
Your character is some 400 or 500 feet away. It seems like this dragon is hovering at another sky rest with a sky door, and it exhales this blast of purple flame up onto the mountain. But the heat, even 400 or 500 feet away, you feel it and must duck. The entire mountain quivers with the raw blast of power, and an avalanche ensues. Huge pieces of the mountain break and tumble, falling around you in a catastrophe. Hundreds of screams, someone crying, and the dragon chuckles. You think you are worthy of a dragon? I will break you! Okay. What did everyone get on those wisdoms?
Question, can I take the higher of the 2, or do I have to take the second roll?
You can take the higher of the 2.
Okay, thank God.
I got a 17.
Zafkiel got a 23.
Okay.
I got a 15.
Okay.
And I'm leading the rear with a awesome 8.
Okay. The 8. You will die for the sky door. You are unworthy. Your life, you don't deserve it. You will never.
And I reroll that with my.
You will
inspo.
never. You can, yes, but in your mind, you know that you will never be able to ride atop a majestic beast. And what is wild, Sora, is that even though you are blind, you can see that miasma surrounding this beast, and it is almost a holy, sacred experience. This scaled creature as large as the mountainside. And there is something that beats in you that recognizes the heroic heart of a dragon that is beyond what humans are capable of feeling at a depth that you lack. So this is the end. What'd you get on that reroll?
I was waiting for you to until I reroll it. All right, guys, here we go. Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm sorry.
Nah, man. It's a 9. It's okay. I accept my fate. If
Okay.
it is to be, then it is to be.
However, you're still in initiative, so your party may have a chance to get to you. With that being said, chat, just so you know, there will be names of NPCs that I randomly put in polls during the live streams, and it is only during the live streams that you will be allowed to vote and wield a hand of fate, so to speak. Okay? With that being said, I need all 4 of you, or all 3 of you that did not fail, to roll a perception check. This is to notice 2 things. You can use your regular dice for this. This is to notice Sora trying to dive through the sky door, and something else that is happening some hundreds of feet above you. because all of the fog has cleared, and it is surprisingly hot, sweltering even on this frozen mountain.
I got a 13.
Okay.
I got a 22.
Okay, you will notice both things. Lysandra, you will only notice Sora.
I got
Okay, so go ahead.
I got a 23.
23. Okay, so there are 2 threats, actually 3, happening right now. 23, you're going to notice both things. The avalanche, which you'll need to roll and get really close to the mountain and duck and cover. Or even down the stairs. You'll notice on the left-hand side of the map, Lysandra knows this explicitly because that is where her and Shard did the deed. Kind of covered. Okay? The second threat would be Sora to herself. And the third, obviously, is this dragon. So you're going to decide as a party what you want to deal with first. But before then, let me describe what else you see. Talion and Zafkael. The dragon, there is a violet lightning strike that explodes from his form, and a giant lands. And as he lands, he looks vaguely mortal. You're not entirely sure. There are wings, there are tails, there's horns, and it seems like the form is trying to compartmentalize itself into something human, but is wholly actually more terrifying and a little grotesque. As he shifts, there is a voice that you recognize, Zafkael. Your friend. The one you were looking for. There is a beam of light, and as it strikes this creature's face, you can see where it is mostly, almost imagine symbiotes crawling to pull humanoid-looking flesh across a draconic form. And because he's so massive as a human, he's almost a giant. As this beam of light hits him and you hear your friend say, "Get back!" in a hiss, he cackles. And he says, "You might be worthy!" And there is insanity. And those eyes of his glow red like the dragon's, and he looks at you because the shaft of light has caused him to spin and land on his chest, looking over the side of the mountain as the avalanche comes around him, and it cuts. He doesn't even look as it cuts around him with his magic. His aura cleaving through the snow, turning it into water as if it is nothing, and then immediately making it steam. And as he looks at you, Zafkael, the glow intensifies from his eyes. And then he disappears, overly quick for his size, skittering back. And he disappears.
By the way. No, it's fine. I'll tell you later.
Okay.
Finish the scene. Sorry.
Talion, you also witness this dragon try to become more human looking. And there's a little bit of a failure, only for it to slowly finally get there at the end. He is murdering who's ever on the sky rest above you. Because he is on the sky rest above you, even though it's some hundreds of feet away, and his aura is melting the avalanche, you will have advantage on the dexterity saving throws not to be swept away. Okay? The second thing I will describe is Sora, but I am actually going to hand the microphone over to Spectre. Is there anything that your party would notice beyond her just turning and moving or running? What does it look like?
One thing, I actually have advantage on wisdom checks as a shifter because I am shifted right now.
Okay.
So I technically do have one more roll because if I use both of my inspos, both of the ones that were given to me, and then I have my tier roll. But I'm trying to save at least one inspo for that. So I do technically have one more roll. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna roll that again because that might change the scene. I don't know, man. The dice don't like me this. Okay. You have a 17. Would that make it?
Okay. So she, if I would describe it, she gets to the sky door and she stops.
Yeah, and I think they would see that she's angry at herself. She just looks angry and then a little panicked because she's like, oh my god, I just almost threw away my chance. And she's looking for direction from her party where to go. Like, she's trying to hear, like, where you guys are or a sense of, like, what she needs to do
Right,
next.
because she's right on the edge. So I'm going to let Lysandra act
Yeah.
first and then go back around because Lysandra was solely focused on you. So,
Yeah.
Lysandra?
So, okay, by the time that I get to turn around, because I don't know if like my roll was super high, super low for like noticing her. By the time I would turn around, at which stage is she at of diving into that damn thing?
She's here. By the time you see her, she's
Okay,
here.
and it's very clear that she's about to jump.
Yes.
You know, I love you, Spectre. I really do. And so therefore I will not do what I feel like she would do.
Absolutely, do it. No, bring it.
It would cripple
play
you
your
even more.
character. Yeah. Lysandra, if you're gonna try it. I do what your character would do because I want to see what happens. Let's play it out.
I want to marry this woman. Anyways,
Play it out.
I'm so gay. Lysandra, upon seeing Sora like start to turn towards the hole, she would quite literally like whip out her bow and arrow, and she would attempt to tie a rope around it. And by the time that I'm sure she's finished doing that, she's not gonna have enough time to like run towards her, so she'll just have to shoot and hope that it wraps around her ankle, because if not, it will go straight through it and anchor her.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Oh, brother. I love you. I'm so sorry.
I'm proud of you.
Oh. Oh no. 13?
Is that your armor class, Sora?
No, I'm sorry.
Okay. The
Does it
arrow.
at least wrap around her ankle?
The arrow goes out and forms a line of rope that cuts across the sky door. So at the pinnacle point of that trifecta of burning sconces, it lands here. That's where it is.
Oh, perfect. She would hear it whiz by. Would she hear it whiz by her ear?
Yes.
With everything going on? Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, she grabs it and she goes, oh, see? And this is why you should deserve the leader. Always looking out for each other.
So they got it for a
Oh,
second.
spooky pastry. I don't think I've tried to shoot anybody before with a roped arrow. I don't think I'm that helpful.
Yeah, she grabs it and feeling it, she just runs, she just books it towards you. Does she even know the avalanche is coming? And she's like, anything else I got to be worried about?
Yes,
Like she just says out loud.
She can feel it. Yes.
Oh.
She can feel it in the way that instinctually animals do. Now, before she responds,
Oh, okay.
I want to know what Talion's doing.
Well. That's a great question, because what I originally had planned is now mute because Sora's no longer in danger. But as the avalanche is approaching, I'm looking for somewhere that looks suitable to not get swept away.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing.
The two places that I originally described. Down the steps on the far left-hand side of the map, as well as flush against the mountain.
Okay, seeing that Sora's no longer in danger, Talion's going to shout. I'm not ready to play with his voice. He's just... No, I can't say it like that right now. He's gonna move to the left side, towards the staircase. Am I allowed to use up to my movement speed to do it, or do I need to make a check?
Yep, you can do your movement speed.
And are we in quote unquote combat? Like, do you have action, bonus action, or just?
You technically you're out of combat. However, you can use your dash for your bonus or your action.
I'm gonna use yeah. I'm just gonna use my cunning action to dash.
Okay.
That gives me. No, that's not what I wanted. I want to draw a line on forge. Oh, there we go. Hang on. Yeah, there we go. Was that 50 feet? So.
It will be an
60.
athletics check to jump down.
Unless you want to go around for like the
Correct.
ladder.
Because you can see right here is where it ducks underneath
drop.
the sky ridge. Correct. So roll an athletics check for me.
24.
Okay. It is quite the leap. Somewhere between parkour and Assassin's Creed. It's slippery, and as you land, you catch a side of the rope ladder, and you can see underneath the sky rest, it's hollow and moves into a cave. The cave itself is quite shallow but large. That is an excellent place to hide from the avalanche. Anything else that you'd like to do?
First reaction, he would definitely whistle as loud as he fucking can.
Okay, anyone with a passive perception of at least 10 will hear it.
And he warns them about the hiding spot that they should really make their way to right about now.
Okay.
Okay. Alessandra will make sure to grab Sora by the lovely, soft, beautiful hand and make her way to the lovely little hiding spot.
Okay, it'll be a
Being
roll.
very careful to go first down the ladder because she doesn't want Sora to fall and slip.
Okay, so you're gonna need to come up this way. Yeah, but you and Sora, when you have your turn, when she gets to you, it'll be 2 different rolls. I'm gonna have Zaf Kael go first.
Before I make my way down that way, I do want to shout up to the voice of my friend Astoria.
Mm-hmm.
You need to survive, Astoria. I'm too far away to get to you now, but I'm here. I'm gonna be with you. We both gotta survive, okay?
So you're shouting this?
Yeah, I'm shouting this up to Astoria.
Okay. To shout this, make a Constitution saving throw.
Not my best, but I'll do my best. That's a 17.
All right, you're screaming, veins bulging in your neck to be heard over the catastrophe that is happening above you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, how are you getting to that hollow cave?
I think I was gonna go the safer route as well.
Okay, up and over. So it'll take
45
you
to
2 turns to get there
there.
as opposed to 1 with Talion. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to have all 3 of you make the same rolls at the same time for ease of quickness. So the 3 of you, 1, Sora to get to Lysandra, dexterity saving throw. Second, I need 3 of you to roll acrobatics to get up and then get down.
Dirty 20.
Okay, so you get to Lysandra using the rope as a guide. She grabs your hand and takes off.
All right, and then, so where am I once I get there?
You're right next to her.
Sorry.
So
Okay.
what did you
Okay,
guys
cool.
get on those acrobatics? Lysandra got a 12,
I got
so
a-
she makes it down.
I got a 16.
Okay, you make it down. Sora?
I'm very good at acrobatics, but I only got a 17.
That's okay, you make it down.
Oh
right.
my god.
Now I need the party to roll dexterity saving throws. All of you are down the rope ladder.
The one that we had advantage on.
This is the one you have advantage on, because you know it's coming.
Excellent.
Yeah, that's a 19 for me.
So I got a 21 on that dex save.
Okay. And Lysandra got a 22. There is a quiet before the crash. And all four of you, well, I'll put you all right here, so you're under. And it washes through. All of you will take 4 points of cold damage. What snow does make it to you is frigid, and you can hear the grinding and smashing of boulder and stone and the screaming that is drowned out because the people below you and whoever was above you, unaware. And it is quiet for several minutes. The snow packed in where it rests, even as the majority of it skates, continuing to tumble a frozen waterfall of death. And then the four of you, just when you think it's safe, you hear a pair and you feel a heavy landing above you. The smell of blood is thick. Come out, wherever you are. What do? Because the moment you take to breathe, to decide, you hear a familiar voice. Two of them, in fact. One belongs to Shard. I don't know who the fuck you think you are, but that was bullshit! You just go around fucking killing people? And then you hear Brant whimper, and the voice say, "You're not worthy. Stay away from him." What do?
I think Safkiel believes there's just no hiding from this creature, and he'd rather go out and defend someone.
Does the
I'm
cave go
not.
deeper?
It's very shallow. So it
Oof.
doesn't
Look
disappear
at
inside.
love there.
All right.
Is that
So it doesn't go deeper. Okay.
No.
Do I see, Zap, would you make it obvious that you're about to move?
he would very quietly, but he's not going to give you guys away if you guys want to hide. But he basically
So, do I need
motioned
to-
that he's
Do I need to do an
leaving.
insight or perception check?
For you, I would say it's a perception, probably, just to because you're blind.
Can I make a perception check, DM?
Mm-hmm. Yes. I would say it's an insight. It's more an instinctual thing.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's a 13 total, so. Do I catch? Because what I want to do is catch him by the arm and shake my head no.
That's up to Luke.
I think a 13 is enough. Like, he's not trying to hide it. Like, he
And I
is
just-
actively trying to express it to the party that
Yeah. She would shake her head no and put her finger to her lips and then her ear, telling you we need to wait and listen.
he very gently takes your hand, puts it back, like moves it back to yourself, and motions. Or he says, "I gotta go." There's no hiding, I don't think, from this creature.
Does he say that out loud?
Oh, yes, 100%.
Yeah, 'cause
Just very soft whisper.
Okay, he's whispering.
As he's going to go out, yeah. But he's not trying to bring attention to anybody other than himself
Okay.
when he comes out.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, usually she's a pony girl, but I think even in this situation, Lysandra would stick and stay hidden.
Okay. Talion, what about you?
I think I kind of want to try to listen to the voices, and because Talion's like, he watched Brant and Shard fall through the sky hole.
He did.
How are they back on the ridge that is now probably swept clear because of a fucking avalanche? I guess, could I roll in insight? He's trying to see if, are these voices, do they actually belong to the people who are saying them? Or is there some trickery at play here?
So you want to roll an insight?
Would that be an...
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
17. That's a 21.
Something isn't adding up. The math isn't mathing. The only way would be if the two of them landed on some narrow ledge, but the sky door some 15 feet beyond the ledge. I mean, he could have grabbed a hold of the sky door, but the math isn't mathing. It sounds just like him. It really does.
Is Zafkael adamant on trying to leave?
100%.
Yeah, Talion's gonna grab you by the shoulder, and it's a very firm grasp.
Yeah,
he's gonna-
Sora is gonna help him and grab his arm.
Okay.
Like, and dig in, like, she's still, it's has it been more than a minute?
Yeah, you've been waiting down here more than a minute, yes.
Okay, then, like, yeah, she's not gonna, then her claws are not gonna go into him, but she's gonna not let him go.
And he's going to say, all right, Zaf, I'm gonna need you to take a moment and think about this. We just watched Brent and Shard dive through that sky hole like they didn't give a damn in the world, or were scared shitless, either or. How the hell would they be standing up there now on a ridge that is now completely swept over by an avalanche? It doesn't add up. It doesn't make sense.
I don't know.
And if that thing, whatever it is, knows where we are, why doesn't it just come get us? Why is it up there, supposedly playing bait? If it's playing bait at all.
But if they are up there, we should try to do
It's
something,
none of-
shouldn't we?
Then it's none of our concern. They knew the risks coming in here. We all do.
And it's my prerogative to risk myself to try to help
I
them.
will
if
not
they are.
let you go.
We
And
watched
she
this-
grabs a mushroom on your face and pulls.
We watched this creature. We watched this creature cause the avalanche. Correct? This is the same
Correct.
creature. The only thing you're going to do, as noble as it is get yourself killed. You just watched that thing create a literal avalanche. Face the facts. We're fucking ants to it, if that at all. The only thing you're gonna do is add your corpse to the fucking pile it's building.
As you are all talking, something's gonna happen, but I want to hear, does Lysandra say anything?
Yeah, so I was gonna say, I didn't want to interrupt. I was gonna say, you can see Lysandra is like, she's like crouched down, like imagine like resting on her heels, legs spread, and she's like putting alcohol back in her bag and like swallowing like a bottle of alcohol back in the bag. I mean, if you really think about it, it couldn't be that hard to cause an avalanche. You just got to be a little loud, I suppose. No, but I agree. You should stay here. Yeah, absolutely. Totally not gonna die right here. No.
Fine. Just let go of my mushroom. He slaps at Sora's hand.
You see Brant go flying with a scream, as if thrown.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that was them. Like, we just see the body of Brant.
Brant goes, he's alive, as if tossed from the edge of the cliff. And then you hear the sound like glove on flesh, and the voice say really loudly, "You're not afraid." And Shard, "Oh, fuck you!" And you hear Shard spit. And the whatever it is, you can imagine lifting a gloved hand, wiping the spit off of his face, and licking it clean. I like it when they're a little freaky. And then another heavy landing. Terra! Enough! You are out of line and jurisdiction. Me out of line? They haven't even completed the climb yet. They are just cadets, potentials. The minute they walk past the gate, you can do what you will. But you are offending dragonkind doing this. And what are you going to do about it? Hurt me? Spank me, Daddy? And you hear the hand tighten around Shard's throat. I like you, Pinky. You're different. I'll see you at threshing. The next thing that you hear is like a clap of thunder. And you all instinctually look away because you feel like the presence, that violent miasma, is harder to resist when you're closer. A giant dragon takes to the sky, followed by a gentler presence. But the gentler presence is no less intense. If you look at the second dragon that takes flight, I would like you to roll a perception check.
That's a 22 for Zephyr.
All right.
20s.
19 for Italian.
Star can't see, so.
You can when you look at dragons.
Oh.
Mhm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Little hint for y'all. All right. Okay, what was that again?
Perception.
Perception?
I will
All
share
right.
the image in the NPC art of this dragon that you all see.
All right, I got a 25.
Okay. My lowest was a 17. Or is it just two of you looking?
Two of us got a 22, I think.
I think the lowest was
Yeah,
the 19,
I got a 22
actually.
as well.
22. Okay, sorry, they're not in dice blocks, and I was looking there. Typically, I'm pacing, but I'm sorry. Okay. There is a beautiful starlight glow. This creature is massive, covered in scales and shimmering feathers. Let me show chat. This is what this dragon looks like.
This art done by
What?
Vicious
Sorry.
J.
This art is done
Wood.
by Vicious J. Mhm.
Wood.
Oh my
Oh,
god, Vicious
shit,
J,
wood.
where are you? Oh,
Is it
it's
spiky or is it like?
beautiful.
Is it?
In,
You know what?
In
I'll
the
shut up.
feathers, there is a line of spikes. The horns are beautiful and twisting, and they pulse.
You're so wholesome. That was not what I meant.
Oh,
Holy shit.
wow. You can't see.
I can't
any-
see.
any.
Damn, with a 22.
It probably hides behind scales.
Okay. I see what we're talking about, like shape of water type meat. Okay.
The
I mean,
tail
yeah.
on the end of this dragon ends in a feathered scythe.
Oh, that's hot.
You see Sora for just like genuinely surprised. I think this would be like where she takes a step forward, and you know when there's that blind look like Daredevil, and then there's the look people get when they actually see something, and I think without even an insight check, everyone would be able to notice that she can see this thing.
Okay. Lissandra, regardless, is going to pull her by the neck. Not the neck, but like the clothing, the turtleneck, whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
Because she saw her take a step forward just to be safe.
Right.
All right. I don't know really where you're going, but let's maybe not reveal ourselves.
I can, but you can see it, right? I can
Yes,
see
it's a
it.
very beautiful creature.
see
It will
it.
eat us.
There is
Lissandra,
something
I can see it.
beautiful as this feathered dragon takes flight behind the demon lizard. Something majestic, something serenity, something holy, and all of you feel inspired. Watching this dragon in flight, there is a reverence that falls over you. I can see, you can. There is something deeper than yourself watching this dragon that glitters like starlight. All of you get an inspiration. And the blue dragon lets out a roar, and it shakes the mountain. This is why you're here. To bond something that great, something that is a king of the sky, something that is majesty itself personified on wing. The trumpeting roar is answered by other dragons, even the demonic lizard. Though the demonic lizard, you think burps as even it kind of roars. Pretty disrespectful. But there is something about this dragon in particular that screams leader, king, magistrate, judge, and maybe a little bit tired mom. This dragon lands on a floating island you didn't see in the mist, but you can because there's so much heat that has happened from demonic lizard flying by. And you see this dragon, a rider, up his leg and land among his feathers. The rider is tiny. You cannot tell male, female, tall, big, small, nothing. You just see this dragon collect with ease the way that there's a land and the mounting. It's beautiful. It is in sync. The minute the connection is made between them, the stars that are on the dragon go up the rider's arms. Freckles, a constellation. Whoever he bonded, whatever power they bear, it is the galaxy itself. And should you survive this, you too will make a bond and have unfathomable power. That's where we're going to take our first bathroom break. Within moments of no longer having visual on the dragon, that feeling of majesty slowly fades, but the inspiration inside your heart has been lit, even if it is a small flame. but the monolith that is the mountain looms ahead of you. The trial. The climb. You no longer hear anyone above you. It's just the four of you. What do you do?
I will be the first to say that Lysandra is going to. Damn, it's not a. She can assume that Shard is gone. She would. Is there any way for her to see over like here without fucking putting her life at risk?
Yeah, it'll be a acrobatics or athletics roll to pull yourself up tall enough to peer over the ledge.
23.
You don't see anyone.
Okay. Well, it looks like the coast is clear.
I guess the only thing to do is to progress forward, right?
This has happened after 8 hours of travel already.
Didn't we take a short rest?
You did.
That doesn't stop
Can I-
exhaustion, though.
Correct.
Could I have rolled like at least one dice? Short rest.
You have not
Yeah, I
been,
don't think we actually did the short rest.
You haven't been waiting. You might have gotten attacked before then, but you haven't been waiting in the shallow
Okay,
cave
okay.
long enough for it to be an hour. Unless you want to. Do you want
Okay.
to wait an hour?
Yeah, so just so we can get a what?
Yeah, no. Sora would be like, all right, let's go. Before they come back. Would you like I don't know about you, but I'm not interested in becoming dragon food just yet.
Fair enough, but if they couldn't
yet.
find us when they were here the first time, I think we can get a short rest in.
I feel like we should push on a little bit and find somewhere a little safer.
Fair enough. The rest of you?
I mean, right here might be the safest place, since considering they were just here and left.
So we also have to remember the fact that we've been climbing for 8 hours, pushing too much further, and the dark is not exactly.
It's
A
a
safe
mountain.
choice.
We're up north. It's going to be dark for most of the day.
You're used to not seeing, no offense.
That's true.
we need to-
It's always dark in my neighborhood.
It's less so the darkness I'm worried about than being caught flat-footed when I'm about ready to pass out.
All right. All in favor of staying here for a short amount of time? Say aye. Aye.
Hi.
Nay, like the horse.
Seems like you're
Just
outvoted.
cross our arms.
It seems like yeah, eyes have it then.
All right, fair enough. Short rest it is.
While we're taking a short rest, I would like to take a look over everybody's just condition, just see if they need any sort of medical attention from the combat.
Okay, and then based on what you get on that medicine roll, I'll have your party members determine.
So I got a 25.
Okay.
Yep,
How do you
I
all
guess I'll
look
start off first.
compared to a 25? Yeah, you got it.
Aside from some minor frostbite, perhaps, on his neck, Talion looks none the worse for wear. How far does how do you do your examination exactly?
I think at first it's just like looking you over, and then if he notices anything like that concerns him, he would ask if he can check you out, letting you know he's looking medicine, just checking you for injuries.
And the only thing you see over his clothing is the slight hue of frostbite on his neck.
I would say Lysandra is very clearly like playing it off pretty well. Maybe it's because she's like doing it on purpose. Maybe because she genuinely runs hot and isn't noticing. But you would see that she is having a little bit of frostbite starting to form on her fingers. But outside of that, she doesn't look crazy bad.
Yeah, Sora definitely has a few scrapes. Definitely some of that frost showing up. Yeah, you definitely tell she's doing okay, but she could be better.
Laura, do
I
you
was
need
definitely
any
gonna use those.
treatment?
You got some bandages up in there?
I do.
I'll
Always
take a
good to be
couple.
prepared.
See, this
Um,
is why I like to keep you alive. I knew you were special.
I'll use my herbalism kit so you can spend a hit dice, and then you also get a +2 to whatever you roll when you spend your hit dice.
Yay! Alright, I'm gonna use this one. Take your rest.
And if it looks like you need more, I can use magical healing as well.
Okay. So that is a D8.
I'm sorry, what was it
Roll
you cut off for me?
So if you also need treatment, I can let you spend a hit dice and get a +2 to it.
Alright, well, I'm glad you gave me the +2 because I rolled a 1, but I rolled a 3, and that's better than where I was, so I'll take it.
So an hour has slipped by, and it has been quiet. But I do need a group perception check.
Level of 73.
You hear skittering. It sounds like ice on ice. And with a 73, as a whole, there are probably ice mephits waiting for you. No longer afraid, since it's been an hour.
Do we all hear this?
Yep, all of you are aware that they are very likely searching for you.
Okay, let's go. Come on. We wasted time. Chop, chop. Listen, this is why I wanted to get here before everything settled. Let's go. Come on, come on. And like Sora's like dragging people. Like, come on, let's go. Come on, you want to be ice metfoot? No, I don't want to be frozen here too. So come on, let's go, everybody. Jack.
Thank God I run hot.
I know your hands are so soft too.
You know, I was gonna say the same thing about yours.
Sora genuinely looks beaming because you think that she doesn't take care. Her hands are probably very callous, and she probably thinks you're being very nice, and she loves that.
Okay, everybody has advantage on their next d20 roll at this point. All right, so you guys climb up the rope ladder. No special roll required.
Okay.
It will put you at a higher vantage point than the mephits, as they are shuffling through the freshly felled snow. And the noises that they make can be considered language, but there's something grunted and guttural about it. So go ahead and move your tokens. If you would like to fight them or try to sneak past, entirely up to you. As a party.
Sora would like to. She'll tell people that she'd like to sneak past them.
Okay.
Also, we're adding. What were we rolling again? Because I rolled, but I'm not sure what to add to it.
Oh, we're not rolling anything to go up.
Oh, we
Yeah.
were. God
No.
darn it! That was an actual good roll. Okay, never mind. That roll's gone. I wasted that roll, guys.
What do you want to do as a party? You want to fight? You want to sneak past? Because you can see
Could,
them from where you are.
Could
Sandra
Lysandra distinguish
What?
like whether or not there's like a clear path for them to sneak past?
Through the
Roll a
snowfall.
survival.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a survival.
What language do they?
So I'm gonna go ahead and change that real quick up. Yep.
I'm gonna reroll.
Okay, that's much better.
Yeah, I'll take a 15, whatever. I'll leave
Okay.
it at that.
I'll respond to Lysandra first, and then I'll answer Zafkael's question with a question of my own. Yes, if you sneak along the outer edge, the upper edge of the map, quietly,
Okay.
you can get all the way to the stairs that lead probably to the next sky rest. What languages do you speak, Zafkael?
The ones that might be relevant are Abyssal and Primordial.
Neither one.
Okay.
So I speak Draconic
They're not
and
speaking.
Abyssal.
They're not speaking either.
God damn it.
Specifically, though, I'm not very good at stealth. I just want to let everybody know, but I'm down to try.
Okay.
Hey, this is why we have advantage. We're gonna use that advantage, that inspo. We just got inspo, okay?
It's going to negate my disadvantage.
Oh, yeah. Wait. What are we rolling with, advantage or disadvantage?
The next
Yes.
thing,
Yeah,
Okay,
the
so it
next
would be
roll
this.
to make-
Yeah.
Wonderful.
All right.
All right, I'm rolling a
so we're
stealth.
going to try to stealth.
All right. Same.
Yeah.
Yep. Stealth.
All of you make it. And you continue your climb. And it is treacherous, long, exhausting. I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw against the cold and exhaustion, and I need you to decide how long. How long does your party travel?
21.
Okay, 21, you don't take cold damage, and neither do you gain an exhaustion. Zafkael,
10 con.
you take a level of exhaustion, and you take cold damage. That is 4 cold. Sora,
12.
a level of exhaustion, and you will take 2 cold damage. Talion,
19.
you do not take cold damage, and you do not gain a level of exhaustion. How many hours do you continue trekking and climbing?
I mean, after getting exhausted, Sora's gonna be like, "All right, we need to find a place to settle down," and like, I think she would only give it at most a couple hours before she's like, "All right, we need to and spend the time to find a place to
You
settle
can
down."
go a full 8 before you get exhausted.
She would go 7,
Okay.
and just be like, "Call it." Like, "All right,
Okay.
that's what I say." What do you guys?
I think it depends on when we actually run into an okay place to camp.
I think something we should also take into account is how is the child feeling?
Yes, that's also a very important question. How's my
Fine.
baby?
He's literally sleeping
so
in his
cute.
dad's backpack.
I love it.
He's got it easy.
How much cold damage was it?
You took 2, Zafkael took 4.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Also,
The
it's
mushrooms
great.
don't
It's
like it cold.
the baby is fine. That's all that matters. I'm like, we could all die, but as long as he lives, it's all good.
So Kai and Kumo are both nestled and warm against both of you. So they take no damage and are perfectly unfrostbitten.
Yes, you just see like a little white weasel around my neck pop up every now and then, like it just because with a collar, and then I'll just like shuffle, like button it up, so protecting them from the elements. But Sora does say, I think we need to find a place to like settle down, have a fire. Oh God, I'm hungry and exhausted.
You do not see the top of the mountain, but the snowfall has gotten more dense, and you have passed many sky rests where their cadets have just been massacred. Instead of a clean beheading, it looks as if their heads were bitten off. Zafkael, you do not find among them Astoria's body. And neither do the 4 of you find Shard But you do find a lot of death. If you count 22 in total.
Another thing Zafkiel will do is making sure there's no survivors among the dead. If there's anybody he has a chance to help, he would.
You do not find of the 22 anyone alive. But you can check each and every one. All of them dressed similarly. All of their packs and supplies left behind.
I'm just gonna let you know now, Sora definitely takes some of the supplies, like food-wise. So just basically that. And daggers, and she distributes it out to them.
Roll another survival.
That's a 9.
Okay, you don't find a lot.
I would say Lysandra definitely goes ahead and she looks for supplies, even as far as like finding anything she could forge into makeshift arrows.
Okay, survival.
$24.
Yeah, you find 2 full quivers. 60 arrows each.
Good stuff.
Mm-hmm. Talion, do you search as well? As you go?
Yes, but not for supplies, rather shelter.
Okay, roll survival.
Ooh. Natural 20 for 24.
Okay, backtracking slightly. After your initial hour of rest, when you were looking down at the methods moving, you saw the canteen, the flask belonging to Brent. Would you have tried to take it?
I would have.
Roll another stealth retroactively.
Uh, 12 plus 8, 20.
You've collected it. As far as shelter is concerned, 4 hours into the climb, there is a rest. So 12 hours in total of climbing. A rest sky ledge, essentially. And it's where it was, decorated with tents, food. But all that you find now are burned remains. Dragonfire. So you press on. The dragonfire?
Hmm.
Yeah, the demonic lizard definitely did this.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you see Sora grit her teeth and say a prayer in language you've never heard, or that I think most of you guys wouldn't know.
What language is it?
Ifumio imuna yokoto mochi orarane sikuriru itsutsu wa no tsotaha kumeka ueono ni sari heto no masuete saehoereke.
Forgotten tongue.
Fantasy Japanese.
You-
Yep.
Yeah, fantasy Japanese. Why don't you guys do a religion check for that?
And that's a net 20 from Zafkiel.
Oh, yeah. Anyone else want to do a check? I'll let you know.
No, Lysandra wouldn't know anything about that.
Okay.
That I think Talion's mind is elsewhere.
All right. Zap, it's a purification. Like, you know, she is like, by the way she acts, the reverence she shows, like how every time she goes to each body, like she closes the eyes, whatever there's left, she puts the body, like, or the bones. And you're surprised that she actually is talking, like, touching these charred remains. And she, as she says these words, there is a reverence, and you know that it is probably from some long forgotten, it's something you haven't recognized, but from the dialect, it's definitely something you would have seen possibly or heard of from like northern monks, or like monks from where shifters are. So you've definitely heard of some of this, and you definitely get it that it's purification. Obviously, this is all flavor text, but yeah, it's a different side to Sora.
With that being said, I need Lysandra to make a survival check.
$14.
This is not the center of the blast of dragon fire. This is adjacent to the pure destruction and power behind the breath weapon of that demonic looking dragon. More powerful than a falling star. It's heady to look at, and maybe a little sad, but that depends on how Lysandra feels. These bodies are hollowed out. They are just... At some point, Sora touches one that's so fragile it poofs into nothing but ash. What little supply she's able to find, mostly melted or eviscerated, just gone. And this is only adjacent to that blast.
Alrighty then. She would. This would be something she would keep to herself for the sake of not wanting to destroy morale by like putting fear into their hearts even more.
Do you come
I will
close
be
to
honest.
Sora by any chance?
It depends. Like, Sora would be like looking at a body, so I guess while Lysandra's like assessing, maybe at some point she would pass by.
She grabs you.
What the fuck has gotten into you?
And she shakes her head.
Normally
No.
speaking helps.
And there is anger, rage. And Sora says to you, Lysandra, I know we said everybody signed up for this, but this isn't a trial. This is just massacre. And whatever dragon did this,
Probably had its reasons.
whatever they are, whatever the reasons may be, they shall know soon enough that judgment comes. And she lets go of you.
You know, Sora, you're a very sweet, sweet girl. I'm gonna be honest with you here. I can't say I choose one side or the other. This could have been their judgment for all we know. We don't know what they did.
Is that what we should say once you die?
I think you should be quick to understand that there are both sides in any given situation and to immediately place these dragons on the side of evil is doing a disservice to
I'm
yourself.
not saying all dragons are evil, but clearly the one who did this was way out of line.
And you can infer that from a couple of burnt bodies and scorched
A
earth.
couple of burnt bodies? You call this a couple of burnt bodies? Really, Lysandra? Every
I could
time
say
we've
there's
passed
definitely
the
been slaughter's
sky
worth.
rest place, there's been death and suffering. This is not a couple of bodies. This is not adventurers who are not worthy. This was a dragon who thought that they knew better.
Look,
Whoever
I
the
knew what I
rider
would see when
was,
I'd come up here. For better or for worse, we're here. There's no point in pointing fingers.
you're right, we need to focus on ourselves, but this is cruel. And you can tell. I would roll insight check, Lysandra. I want to
I
see
got
what you roll to see how much information I give for this part.
Not 20.
Oh, baby! Let's fucking go! Oh my god, I'm so glad you rolled that 20. This is not Sora's first time smelling with burnt,
Okay.
burnt bodies.
I'll have you roll an insight check.
Oh, okay. That's a 17.
Okay. You can sense that Lysandra's not saying what she's saying for lack of care. She's saying it because she has a deep respect for dragons, which may or may not be related to the scar she has on her face.
While this is happening, what is Zafkael and Talion doing?
I think Zafkael is just uncomfortable by all the dead bodies and is kind of itching to move forward. But he's also not wanting to push too far forward without the group.
Okay, so does he have anything he wants to say, or is he just a quiet observer?
I think he's just a quiet observer right now. He's still trying to get a feel for this group. They've only been together 12, 16 hours at this point.
All right, Talion.
I think while Sora was taking the time to do whatever with the deceased, Alien was actually standing near the edge of the sky ridge, kind of staring down at the flask that he managed to retrieve. And he's sort of just swirling it in his hands. And he just kind of mutters, "Well, this is not exactly how I was expecting our bet to end. Only known you for 5 minutes or so, but certainly had that optimism about you." And he pops the flask open and takes a hard swig. But he only takes one. And when he gulps that down, he says, "Considering I may be dead, and however many hours from now, I guess we can call this bet a draw." And he pours the rest of the contents of the flask to the wind.
Alcohol
If that's
doesn't
enough,
usually freeze. But as you listen on the wind, there's a crystalline sound as some of the alcohol freezes and shatters below.
I hope to get to meet your grandmother someday, Brent. And he tosses the flask away.
As you go to throw the flask, there's a part of you It says wait. Hold on to it. But you can still throw it if you'd like.
I'll make a roll.
Okay.
Ooh, that was actually a really close roll. Okay. So he's like halfway through the actual motion of throwing it, and then his grip just sort of tightens around the flask, and it doesn't go. He kind of stares at it again. It's an empty fucking flask. What the hell do I need it for? But still. He keeps it in his satchel.
You tuck it away. And with that, Sora's ritual is over. The roleplay has reached its zenith. Does the party move forward? Looking for rest? Or do you rest here among the ashes?
Did my nat 20 earlier, was that only got me finding Brant's flask? No
Yes.
immediate shelter?
Mhm.
Okay.
This would have been shelter. But,
Keyword would have been.
yeah. Now it is just a morbid museum.
Graveyard.
An ashen... Dang, the word's right on my tongue. It's like an ashen, like, requiem, physically manifested. A dirge, if you will. A tomb. Fragile.
A mausoleum.
Yeah. That will disappear.
Graveyard of ice and ash.
If you stay without fire, you could freeze to death as you rest.
I also agree that we should make an igloo. Like, actually, that was what Sora would be like. Dog, dig under. So, Sora, I think we should find some place, a cave or something we can, like, rest in, or we make, like, a shelter. Because it's getting kind of nippy now.
This is only
Which
4
is the
hours
only-
in, mind you. This is not the full 7 hours.
I say we press forward and look for somewhere better to rest.
I agree.
I agree.
Okay. Talion, do you agree?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then the second part with your natural 20. 3 hours later, you are no longer just climbing. You have practically vertical steps. They're wide steps, but they're too narrow and too sheer to just walk on. Your forearms, your calves, your lungs are burning. And then there is a screaming cadet that is falling. And he is headed right for your party. And you hear laughter. Even as you look up to try or attempt to avoid this person that is falling or even save them, you'll have a reaction in just a moment. You can see through the fog an ambient glow. Probably another resting, tented ledge. If you avoid this man that is falling, I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw. If you attempt to catch him, it is an athletics. This roll must be rolled in Foundry. Mind you,
All right.
you do have another sub, because everyone does have another inspiration from Nightwind, because we have reached the 20 for Secret Lore, which we will get to at the end of the episode.
Out of curiosity, what is everybody just going with?
I'm going with
I
the
went
dex.
with athletics.
You're gonna catch him? Okay.
Yeah.
That means I'll,
Can we add acrobatics to that?
You cannot.
I'll save my baby.
Okay, cool.
If you are trying to catch him and you fail, you will fall instead.
Wait. Go through. There we go. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and run that again.
I love it. Let's go.
Well, that wasn't much better, but I'll take a 15.
I'm gonna roll for Talion, actually. I'm gonna roll for which one he decides to do. Alright.
I got my son. I got a back. It's like somebody else is catching him. It's good.
Alright, I'm gonna help Lysandra catch this guy. It's gonna be so interesting.
Jesus Christ. Oh, please.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna use an inspiration on that. I have a small pool. I'll try to see if I can fish for something higher.
You can only use up to
Okay.
2 inspiration on
bad.
any one roll.
Yep, that was the second one.
Okay. Go ahead and let chat know what you got.
I got a 17 off athletics.
Okay.
And I got a 15.
Okay. Anyone else
I
trying
got a
to?
14 deck save.
Okay.
I got a 14 for dex save.
Okay, so the two
Twinsies.
dexes are not catching him, but the 2 athletics are. Okay. Lysandra got a 15, then a 17. All right. 14 and Sora, what'd you get on the other dex save? It was 2
We
14s.
twinsies 14.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. The both of you plummet. Lysandra, Talion, you rolled high enough you can forget the stranger and catch your friends.
God damn it.
But it is a choice that you have to make right now.
Oh, what the fuck?
I recognize the stranger at a first glance.
It is not anyone you know.
All right, fuck the stranger.
I'm electing to catch Sora.
I'm electing to. This is so fucked up.
God damn it, dude. Fuck. What the shit, man? Oh, what the fuck. Alright.
She's gonna, when she does catch Zafkiel, she's gonna look down at him and be like, so I'd look away for 1 second to do something good. That'll fucking show me.
Thank you for saving me. I'm sorry.
The young man's
say sorry to
broken
the-
body
Bye-bye.
lands with a sickening crack.
Sora, I need you to make a quick perception check if you don't mind.
What do you need me to do?
Just roll a quick perception check if you want to.
Okay. Oh, hell yeah, you're gonna tell me to. Oh, baby, I actually rolled well. Foundry dislikes me, but apparently my dice, I've started to roll the big dice and they do like me. So that's a 15 plus numbers. That is gonna be a 23 for perception on Talion.
Okay.
Yeah, you immediately smell blood. And it's coming from Talion because the arm he had to use to reach out to grab you, and that sudden extra weight, his fingernails are bleeding now.
Oh, I have to ask Void in this case, would she recognize the smell? Or would that be another roll?
Insight.
Yeah.
You don't,
That's a new one.
you don't recognize it.
Yeah, no, she's like, oh, thank you for saving me, and oh my, you have man boobs. They're so nice. I'll have to keep a note of that later.
Are you?
This is death-defying.
He's just You're really saying that?
She gives it.
Right now.
When you when you say that, she gives him a squeeze, and she's like, I mean, I'm here.
She's
Might
actually
as well.
She's actually. Did she just really just
I'm
do
very
that? Hold
tired.
on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, run that back. She just squeezed his man boob while he's holding on to a ledge one-handed. Oh, good God. Okay.
She's trying to grab onto you, and that's the first thing she grabs. That's how I'm rolling it. And
No.
it was either gonna be a serious reaction or a silly reaction, but since we didn't get the serious reaction, you get the opposite one.
Fantastic. He's not going to say anything because, I think he's got a high enough passive insight. Like, okay, she's trying to find purchase so that I don't potentially fall with her. Fair enough. But I'm going to have a talk with her later. Anyways.
Would it be insensitive to check if his body has anything useful?
Probably.
How far did he fall, DM? Like, how far from our position would you say he is?
Good question.
From you?
Yeah.
Probably
Like 100, like
100 or
hundreds
so
of feet.
Yeah.
All right.
In total,
Do you really want to
probably
go back
like
that far?
200 or 300 feet.
Okay, yeah, no, absolutely not.
Yeah, but from you, where you are climbing up towards the rest ledge, 200 to 300 feet. But from you, it's about 100.
If you're going to search his body, I'm going to stop you, but I don't think I can sit here and hang on this ledge forever. I'm going to see if I can make it up the rest of the way.
Okay. And she's gonna pull him up.
If I didn't say
Yeah.
this before, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Right, you've showed your appreciation more than enough. And just gonna pull her to a ledge that she can latch onto.
Okay, you pull her to basically the vertical staircase.
Yep.
You guys continue up.
Sora
Yes.
is definitely gonna start looking around, and she's actually gonna ask Kay for help for this.
Okay. Roll a perception then. As you look through his eyes.
17.
What is she looking for? Anything in specific? Or just general?
For the thing that took out that guy that she heard the crunch.
You don't see anything looking up. You hear it. It sounds like other potential cadets are on the rest ledge.
Are they fighting something?
Could be.
All right, Sora lets the party know. She's like, listen, I think there's something up there in the rest ledge. I hope you're ready for a fight. Although, he's not looking... I'm exhausted, so... yeah.
Like we ain't got much of a choice other than that and we're freezing to death.
Sora nods.
All you heard before that kid fell? Laughter. Body. Malicious. Laughter. Sora, when you look down with Kay's eyes with a 17, and you squint, on the kid's face, an uprising mark. He was probably killed by other cadets because he is one of the 3 territories that rose against the Emperor some 7 years ago.
寂しいだよ、本当に。いや、やばい。くっそ。
Since Talion's right next to her, he's gonna ask this time, what are you muttering over there?
Is this as you're pressing forward, or are you still holding onto the ledge? Because if you're not pressing forward and you're holding, it is going to be a Constitution saving throw or an Athletics.
No, man. Sora would keep on moving, and
Okay.
if this is something that they're saying, she's just gonna say, Poor kid. But life is cruel. Even to the innocent.
Yeah. You won't get any argument from me.
Are you listening or are you simply focused on climbing?
I think after slipping, Zafkiel's more focused on climbing. He doesn't want to fall again.
Fair enough.
I will actually roll again because Talion's got two different reasons to pick either side.
Sora, oh crap. Yeah, she needs to. Yeah, she already knows that there's something up there, so yeah, she's gonna focus on climbing.
Talion will actually listen.
Get roll a perception.
It's a total of 17.
Okay, you'll hear it. Anyone else?
We're rolling, you said perception?
Mm-hmm. This is as you get very... This is as you're, like, climbing onto the ledge. So 24 and 17. Okay. Then the two of you hear. Sounds like a small group. 3 or so. Masculine voices. Save for one. One voice is, "Damn! You just picked him up and threw him like he was nothing. It's insane! You're definitely going to bond the Sky Titan. You know, rumor has it, he's the biggest dragon. And he's finally come down off of his perch." You hear another voice. "I'm not interested in the Sky Dragon. I want the Golden Serpent. I hear that he is sleek and filled with the power of shadow. Wouldn't it be cool if I become invisible? Or can command shadows like living things themselves?" And the third voice. "Doesn't fucking matter. As long as those shit uprising bastards don't bond a dragon, don't give a fuck who I get. But you best believe it. For the sake of my family, I'm gonna kill every single one of those fucking cunts that I can." And the others laugh. As you all come onto the ledge. And it is more than 3 of them. It looks like there are 9 in total, separated into small cliques. There is one that stands alone, hooded, wearing furs. Seems to be prepping arrows. You can tell neither if they're male or female. The other 8 are all separated. 5 clicked near one tent, 3 near another. The man who stands up to look at your group is holding an axe. The head of the axe is the size of Lysandra's torso. He is huge. At least 7 feet tall. Tattooed. Slightly bearded. Looks young, though. Probably no older than 25. And off to one side, a woman who looks like a Viking, head shaved, also tatted. These are people from one of the territories that was invaded during the uprising. A lot of them were killed in the battles. Women, children, fathers, sons, daughters, grandparents. It was brutal. These warrior people, called the Scandi, were called upon by the Emperor 7 years ago. These 3 that you are looking at now, all of them partially Goliath-blooded, were children when the uprising happened. Teenagers. Like you, Sora, and the rest of you. Though the rest of you are not so involved in the uprising. the giant holding the axe. Any of you marked, speak now, or we're gonna strip search you.
Laura, different character. Sora looks at the axed man as if peering into him, and just it's a knowing look, and her nose twitches as if she's scenting him. She's not seeing through Kay's eyes. All she sees is darkness, but she smells them. And she looks like, in a weird sense, she actually, like, her face towards these two specifically. And she kind of, like, her ears are at attention.
You deaf, dumb, or blind? Answer the fucking question, or I'm throwing you off the ledge. And he takes a step
question.
forward. Yes.
Everybody else, they're exhausted, right?
Me and you are the only ones who aren't exhausted.
Correct.
First
Okay.
of all, I'm definitely blind. I don't know, maybe you're blind too if you didn't know this. Second,
Mhm.
as you can see, I'm with my friends. What's it to you?
Lysandra very clearly isn't exhausted. She's just gonna like fold her arms together, and I'm sorry if you hear my child in the background. He's being very loud. She'll fold her arms in, and she'll just the one that's talking. Look, I'm sure you're very tough and very scary to weaklings who wouldn't stand up for themselves. However, I would like to make it very clear that I could not give a fuck less about your stupid question, nor about your little posse over here. I don't know if you guys are spanking each other's egos and rousing each other, but yeah, you're gonna let us go by, or you're gonna lose your life.
Looks like we're gonna be fighting then. Because I don't like disrespect. Especially from foul bloods like you.
Listen, then you shouldn't have, if you... Look,
I asked a
respect
simple
is kind of
question.
uneven.
Are you marked or not? And now I don't
What's it
give
to
a
you?
fuck.
What if I am?
My mom.
I need everyone
And
to
then
roll
Sora
initiatives.
stands up.
He's going to attack.
Oh, yeah, she...
And
Oh, yeah,
none of the three
absolutely.
of them
Let's fucking go, bitch!
are exhausted. Okay. We are back. I'm going to roll for you in D&D Beyond, and then I'll update your initiative when I ask you. So, no stress. All right. Talion, what'd you get on your initiative?
6.
Zafkael, what'd you get on your initiative?
12.
Sora, what'd you get on your initiative?
17.
Okay.
Oh, shit, did I roll really well?
Lysandra, what'd you get on your initiative?
24.
Fuck yeah.
Okay. Lysandra, you're the only one that gets to move before them.
I need my
Usually goes
26.
like that, man.
I thought you said you got a 6.
No, 26.
Oh.
Oh.
I heard a 6. too.
26 in defense
too.
of... Yeah,
I
sorry.
only heard a
I
6.
What the hell?
Yeah, all right. Talion, I guess. And then Lysandra. So Talion, your move.
This area looks really, really well lit, DM.
Yeah, it is.
Fuck.
It's also warm.
Oh, that's nice.
Very warm.
How high would you say this ledge is over here?
It's not crazy high. Like, it's just difficult terrain. So it just takes 10 feet to get up.
How would that work with my experience in climbing? Is that still difficult terrain for me?
Yeah. Just takes 10 feet. You just don't have to roll to climb. For you, it's like a mall jog. Yeah, you know, just
A mall dog. A
Yeah.
mall dog.
just so you guys know, the other cadets that are here are watching enthralled. Like, if you guys kill each other, that's
course
less
they are.
competition to bond a dragon.
Okay. Wish I could save my cunning action, but I don't think I can here. Not if I want to get up there. Alright, so I'm gonna use my cunning action to dash. So that should get me up to this ledge. Probably uses up my entire movement to do so. From where I was. And I am going... Which of the three of them looks the most particularly hardy? Or is it kind of hard to tell?
They all three of them look hardy. They're Scandi people, so they're Goliath
Yeah.
Vikings.
Yep.
Yeah. Probably
Okay, fair
of
enough.
giant blood. Mm-hmm.
Holy
That was
shit.
fun.
Yeah.
Love that. We love giant's blood here. It's great. Okay. Then I'm gonna target. We'll target this guy.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my short bow. Does a dirty 20 hit?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. And he takes short bow damage plus sneak attack damage. Oh wow, that was almost max. Okay. That is a total. What's my modifier? So, 6 plus 6 plus. That's a total of 21 points of piercing damage.
Okay. As it pierces into his chest, he looks down at it as if annoyed. And that's all.
Fun. Cool. That's my turn.
All right, Lysandra.
Alrighty. Yeah. She is going to. Which one did he hit again? Sorry. This one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She's going to mark him as her favorite foe.
Okay.
Move this out of my way. Sorry. And then I'm going to. Let me see. Oh, I can't see the distance.
You can click on the token, then you'll
50
see
feet.
the measure distance, and it should measure for you.
Yeah, for whatever reason, it isn't showing me. The last screen it did. That's so
it's
weird.
lying to you. Maybe it's bugging for
That's
you.
so sickening.
It is. He's 50 feet though.
Okay.
One of them is
Where would it
select token and one is
Can someone ping where it would be like 30 feet, please?
So 30 feet would be here.
The square here.
Or if
Thank
you're
you.
measuring from yourself, you'd be up here. Yeah.
I need it to be for 30 minutes, from 30 from him, so you're good, you're good. Just move right here. No, it would be right here. I don't want to be closer. I don't want to be closer. He'll kill me. So, fucking sick.
Damn, it looks like I'm the front line for this group. I just realized.
You say you look like what?
Looks like I'm gonna be the front line for the group.
I guess so, man. Okay.
I guess that changes what summon I make, right?
I'm gonna go ahead and attack with my hand crossbow. This will be my Dread Ambusher attack.
Okay.
That is a 21 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. And Where's a D4? D4. That's D6, honey bun. Are you stupid? Only slightly. There we go. For a total of 7 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then I am going to do my main hand crossbow attack. 10 doesn't hit, I'm guessing.
It does not.
Oops. Sorry, chat. Oh my Jesus Christ, I'm using inspiration on that one. What the fuck? All right. Well, 2 nat ones in one turn is a little crazy. A little crazy.
Is this shit,
With
dude?
that
Miss.
being said, with that being said, I'm going to damn, it would be nice if I could just fucking see the distance, but I can't. Okay, now I can. Okay, now I can. Okay, so I moved up 10 feet to 10 feet. I got an extra 10 feet.
Yes.
So I'm gonna move my little ass back. Thank you very much, and that ends my turn.
Okay. That, so it is his turn for a couple things happen. Pulls out a potion, drinks it, and then he lets out a roar, and the air around him vibrates as he, and his tattoos from his culture, they glow, and that axe starts to hum, and he's gonna rush here, and he's gonna throw the axe. Talion, what's your armor class?
15.
Okay, he hits, throwing the axe, and as it slices into you, he calls it back to his hand. It is the only weapon he has, and it is magical. That hit is 13 points of slashing as it cuts through the air.
To who?
Talion, and then comes back to his hand. And he's exhaling, and there's steam rising up off of him, and he seems to be filled with rage. And then for his second attack, he's going to throw it at Lysandra. What's your armor class?
17.
Okay, he hits. 12 points of slashing, and it returns to his hand. And he shouts in Scandi. That brings it to Sora. Your turn.
Okay, so one is a barbarian. This guy and this guy don't look to be. Great. Oh my god. Sora is going to use. Oh boy, I gotta make this fucking count. Gonna shift. So she initiates a roar of her own and grows 3 inches. And she is going to run up.
So as you howl and let out a roar, this guy right here, he wasn't a part of all the stressy wessy, but he shifts, and you see his wolf ears perk up out of his hood. He is a shifter Goliath.
Would I recognize?
You recognize
from
the
the
scent
same-
of another wolf, and it is similar to the wolf pack that your family belonged to, because it stretched city regions and territories. A wolf pack is something almost spiritual. It isn't designed and outlined by the Emperor. It's something more.
She, instead of she looks at him, and instead of attacking,
So you look at him through Kai, or like Your ears
No,
just
like
flick to
really
listen.
look at him. Yeah. And I actually want to do a persuasion to kind of see. How would I do this? She would probably say, is it a free action to speak?
It is. It is a free action to speak, but it will take your bonus action to roll a
My
persuasion.
action. Oh no, I already used my bonus action. Shit,
Then
to
it'll
shift.
split your action into 2 bonus actions. The only one that doesn't get that is rogues, by the way.
Yeah, I have to. Don't worry, that'll come later. I got plans if I live.
Okay.
Sora says, howls loudly and as if asking him to harmonize with her.
Oh, okay. Roll persuasion.
All right. And calling to his senses, can I get circumstantial advantage?
Yeah, I'll allow it. Yeah, for sure.
Is this an ability check, by the way?
Yes, it is.
I'm asking. Okay, thank God, because I was like, I needed that advantage to cancel out my disadvantage. Oh my God. Being exhausted sucks, chat. Ugh. All right, come on, baby. Yes! Oh, I was so close. Okay, that is going to be a 24.
All right, all of your party sees it. Oh man, it's like he looks at his friend, he looks down at his hands, he looks at his friend, he looks at you, his ears go airplane ears, and they come forward. He looks at his hands, and then he's like, "Oh fuck." And you've got him. You think you've got him. Anything else for your turn? You think when he moves, he'll do something or try to?
Okay. I can do something as an action or like a movement.
You have a movement, and you have another bonus action.
I am gonna move to be with my people, to be at his side. And I say, enough, we are kin. Let us howl and be with one, at peace. Enough of us have died already. And she's gonna move towards him all 30 feet. Okay. Where am I? There I am. I think that was 30, right? Okay. This one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. And that's what she says with her bonus action.
All right. This is Shifter Goliath's turn, and he lets out a hiss and a growl, a grumble. And talking to you, Thorax, it's free action. He says, "Then call off your pack. Call them off. Corin!" And the what you assume is a barbarian, but you aren't sure, says, "No, they're dying!" And the shifter just says his name again, this time putting some persuasion into it, and you think the barbarian will listen to him, but your people have to listen to you. And the look he gives you, Sora, followed by the scent that hits your nostrils, those pheromones from another shifter, that's all I'm doing for you. I'll broker this peace, but if it doesn't fucking work, we're dying today. Okay? And he's actually going to move up in case he needs to attack.
Okay.
And that's going to be his turn. Zafkael. Your move.
That changes what I was gonna do.
All right, I'll delete this your plant.
Little guy, it's not gonna happen yet. I'm gonna just stand in front of my closest ally protectively. Weapon and shield still out. But I'm gonna hold back from attacking. And I'll just kind of sigh, and it's just So, are we killing each other, or what's going on?
Some of the other cadets are like, woo, yeah, throw him off the ledge. Just so you know.
I mean, it's
people-
quite barbaric.
Yeah, barbarism! Fight! 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 There's one girl who's like, stop fighting! Stop fighting! The dragons are gonna kill us! Enough! Yeah, I mean, so it's mixed, but there's a crowd.
That's all I'm gonna do. I'm in a protective stance.
Okay, speaking as a free action, anybody in the party answer him?
Sora will say, stand down.
To your party?
Yes. And if I have to say it with persuasion and authoritism, let me know.
You can only do it on your turn. Lysandra or Talion, is there any verbal retort, reply?
I think Lysandra would keep her her crossbows pointed at anybody who seems to still be like an aggressor. But you could see that she relaxes a teeny bit.
Got it. Talion?
There are no words from Talion, and the look he has right now is one that could cut glass, but he's not stupid enough to not look down at the very grievous wound that he now has. I mean, he won't try to kill anybody if old buddy does throw his fucking axe at him again.
Okay. With that, it's the woman's turn. She rushes forward, puts a hand on Corin's shoulder, finishes healing him. And then she says, she's a part of the pack. And the guy in front of you, Sora, nods. She's a part of the fucking pack. And combat ends. Sora, you need to roll a deception to hide the fact that you are marked by someone who can smell it.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna roll my inspo with this one. Because I don't got advantage, do I?
No.
Ooh. All right, I'm probably gonna roll my inspo if I don't get anything good. Yeah, I'm gonna roll my inspo one more time. I'm gonna roll my inspiration with this because I'm rolling at disadvantage, y'all. Ooh, come on. All right. I have some dice. I have some a dirty 20.
Dirty 20?
Yeah.
You hide it.
Oh my god.
And Corin drops his rage, looks at Lysandra, looks at Sora, spits on the ground, and he marches away. And then this woman
Lysandra attacks. No, I'm kidding.
follows after him.
God.
And all that is left is this shifter Goliath standing before you. And he says, since you are a sister wolf, I would heal your friends, your pack's wounds. And he holds forward a blooming flower. And Zafkael, you recognize another druid.
I can-
Sora bows, as you know, in a very Japanese. She puts her hands in her laps and she bows at about a 30-degree angle, so not like 45, but 30 degrees. And it's very practiced, and that's what you guys notice. And she's like, I am honored to meet more of my kin on this journey.
So many of us have already died.
Too many of us have died.
Some of us were on the
But
wrong
it is-
side.
It is a shame.
You can feel that he's scrutinizing. And then he hands you the flower. Have the meat. And this will heal their wounds. And then to prove it's not poison, you think, you feel him in your palm pull a couple leaves and put them in his mouth. You hear him chew. What's your name?
I am called Sora.
I am
Sora.
Kaya. Kaya
For when I was born.
is his name.
Kaya?
Kaya.
Huh, that's crazy. I come from, as you know, very distant lands in order to bring honor to my people, to our people. To once again bring honor to our kin.
You think he nods, but you can't be sure based on the sound. And then he says, fair enough. We need more wolves in the sky. And then you think maybe he's looking at the rest of your party, probably scrutinizing them. And then you feel his presence and hear him move away. And the rest of you
Okay.
watch as he turns. And he heads back to
And all of you,
the other Scandi.
when she never like brings her head up, she never looks up at this person. She's very respectful the entire time, and so she goes to the party and hands the flower, and she says, look, we are at peace for now. Please be respectful. Our kin, we stick together. It is very important for us.
But you
For
know
we
that if they found
winter.
out that you were marked, they would kill you. Because you would be considered by them a wolf who betrayed their tribe. Even though they sided with the Emperor.
yeah. Sora looks sad. And it's not.
Go ahead, I'll type at you.
Okay. Sora to the rest of the party looks kind of like she's glad that everything settled, but she says, I would like not to kill more of our kin. There are so few of you left. Here, this gift is given in peace, and it'll help us rest. It's a flower, I'm not very sure, but maybe perhaps, Zap, you could tell me a little bit more about it.
I'll examine it.
Roll nature.
And
18.
she
Eating it
she
will
just
heal
holds
them,
it out to you.
for sure. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's not poisonous. It looks like it should be able to heal you.
Of course it's not poisonous. I would trust. For now, you will not do such thing to us at this moment.
Lysandra would roll her eyes and just like
She's gonna
Closer.
Sora's gonna take a piece of it and put it in her mouth to kind of prove to everybody.
They've given us no reason to trust them.
You're right.
They started combat, they ended combat.
And for now, we're all after the same goal. But it'd be good to keep one eye open. And also not to use our strength right now in needless fighting.
Yeah, Lysandra's gonna roll her eyes and like stomp closer to Sora and like pick a petal and then chew it. She's gonna be keeping her eyes on anybody who might be like looking at them.
Okay. A lot of them are disappointed that you guys didn't kill each other and they've turned back to their own conversation, except for the one making arrows. She is still watching you. And she's the
Out
other
of
curiosity-
token off on the right-hand side. Lysandra, go ahead and roll 1d12 plus 8 for this healing.
I'm kind of scared right now.
Would you like us to roll in Foundry, by the way, for this?
Healing?
18. Yay!
Yeah, you can. So eating the petal does completely heal you. There's several small flowers, mushrooms, moss, really deep, earthy fauna or flora that grows into your wound and then closes it as it all dies and sloughs off as it goes through the cycle of the seasons.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah. I think we should set up and do a long rest here for tonight. Talion, come down here. All is well.
When he gets closer, you will need to make another perception to see if you recognize the scent of his blood, because there's a lot more now.
Also, would like you to make an
Hey.
insight check with that.
Okay, also, another question. Still with a disadvantage, right? It didn't take away the exhaustion.
Correct.
Okay.
The way you get rid of exhaustion is going nappy bye-bye.
All right. Well, it's a way better roll this time. So, perception is 17 total.
Okay, that's only if Talion comes close. So I don't know what the
Yes, what-
insight is.
Yeah, what you got on the insight?
Okay.
Because he will
if
come. I will say this: he will come close because he will take a petal.
Okay.
So, oh, I rolled pretty good. So on that one, that's another 16 on my insight check.
I'm actually gonna make her a contested roll. Let's see. Let's see how far you can peek behind the mask, quote unquote. Wow. All right. Interesting. So, I also got a 16, but I'm gonna say meets it beats it. So in this case, Sora, you can sense when the lethality that Talion oozes when he approaches to pluck a petal, it doesn't disappear. It just hides away. Like a blade going back into its scabbard. But the hand is still ready at the handle, waiting. Peace has been struck. And if that's the
Puts
case,
her
he has no
hand
reason. Hang on.
On.
One moment. Hang on.
Oh, sorry.
One moment. So, like a hand ready to draw, but Peace is struck. So there's no reason to cause bloodshed. Not yet, anyway. Now proceed.
She looks like she's about to say something, or she's about to like place your hand to be like heal. But then she stops herself and she tilts her head. All right, we should set up camp and then we should take turn with the watch. It's going to be a long night.
So you tried to reach out to him and then pulled back?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that gets a glance from him or two.
She doesn't notice.
I wonder why.
She says, I'll take first watch, and then why don't you come after Talion, and then we'll do Zap, and then Lysandra. How does that sound for everybody?
Saving the best for last isn't a bother for me.
Actually, yeah. That's actually true.
How cute.
It might be best if I go last, if I don't have the
Oh.
dark vision for the late at night.
Ah, I see. Well played.
Wait, what?
Oh, that-
I'm just a human. I don't have dark vision. So one of the watches with more light would be good for me.
I suppose you're right. I take back best for last. I will go second to last.
Doesn't make you any less great. Let's be honest here.
Thank you. I wonder where Shad is.
I hope he's okay, honestly. I feel a little bad we didn't save him. The other guy, but Shard actually was useful.
Well, he seemed a bit shady, but he definitely helped with keeping me warm right now.
Oh, for sure. And
If I didn't have any use, and then she'll trail it off.
I know. It's always nice to have another body to warm you. But we should get ready. Well, we should set up camp.
Quick question for the DM. Was the girl by herself the one that was telling us not to fight them?
No.
When everybody... Okay.
Yeah, that was one of the 5. And they've gone off into their tent to rest. The one that's working on the arrows has just been watching all of you. She hasn't said a thing. She looks very unimpassioned. Almost bored.
I think she still has caught Zafkiel's interest. Especially since she's by herself. He wants to slip away to just talk to her for a moment.
Okay, I'll go around Robin. Each of you will get a chance to roleplay. We'll start with Zafkiel, so you head towards her.
Mm-hmm. I noticed you were here all by yourself.
When her eyes lift to yours, they are the most striking light purple. They're almost silver. And she makes a motion with her face, her eyebrows, as if to ask, and?
I was just wondering if you were lonely all by yourself.
A small smile lifts her mouth. What a funny question to ask on the side of a mountain. Do I look
I thought it was a fair
uncomfortable
question.
alone?
I don't know. I guess I'm not the best at reading people. I've been alone before, and I've felt that loneliness.
Are you
I'm sorry if I bothered you.
trying to hit on me?
No?
Then why'd you come over here?
You were by yourself, and I was curious. I also figured befriending anybody I could on this mountain was beneficial. So I guess there was some calculation in that at least.
I'd have to disagree with you. In fact, befriending anyone is just going to get you hurt.
How so?
None of us are cadets yet. At the very least, none of you are. This whole
That's true.
trial is about you and your dragon. Make friends, and when they do something stupid and put themselves in danger, you get in the way. And then what happens? You die, they don't, they get a dragon, then you're lost to history. It's best to do things alone. Because on the other hand, you could make friends with people like them over there. and they find out some sordid secret that they don't agree with, and they throw you off the mountain. Or they slit your throat in your sleep.
It is good to be aware of that, I guess.
My
I
suggestion.
see no fault in your logic.
She gives you a little head nod, a little bow, and then continues. My suggestion. Keep everyone at arm's length, just within dagger thrust. After all, Mortalis is all about natural death. And a dagger to the heart will very naturally kill you.
That's fair. I just don't want to kill anybody if I don't have to.
You're soft. So soft. Dragons value strength of personality and a conviction to your choices. Kindness doesn't exactly have a place on a battlefield. Why is it that you're here? I'm curious now.
My friend was becoming a dragon rider,
Oh, and so you
and
thought
I
it would be
wanted to
fun.
make sure. No, I didn't actually consider the fun of it. Not really. I just wanted to make sure my friend wouldn't die.
I see.
I've only ever had one real friend, and I'm not going to let her die alone, at least.
So your conviction to get a dragon isn't even your own. You are definitely going to die. If not from the trials, a dragon will eat you.
Perhaps.
Absolutely. There is no denying it. Did you think a dragon was a mindless beast? Did you think they didn't have families of their own? Did you think they didn't have a stake in this war themselves? Which one is your friend? She nods back to the party.
She's not among them.
So how do you know she's
I
not
only met
already
them
dead?
the other day. I saw her like 6 hours ago, or at least heard her voice. A couple 100 meters above us.
But you haven't seen her since.
I believe in her.
And she's not here.
She's strong. She's not here.
Well, then may the ravens guide her soul. She kind of chuckles to herself again after looking at you for an extended period and then shakes her head. You're here for your friend. And what are you going to do for your friend? I'm invested in this story now. Are you going to save her from bonding a dragon? You going to keep her out of the war?
No. I'm gonna hopefully go to the war beside her. Fight her enemies. Fix her wounds. Whatever I can to stay with her as long as I possibly can.
And how long have you trained to be a rider? How many years? How many months?
All my training was more to be a healer.
I'm sorry,
I
but the
wouldn't even-
healer's tower, those trainees take a boat.
I am strong enough to fight, though. I don't know how strong I am, really, but I've fought. I've killed before.
Your convictions aren't even your own. She shakes her head.
They don't have to be my own. They're strong enough.
I'm insulted for the dragon you bond.
Perhaps no dragon will even bond with me. Well, you never know.
And then what are you going to do? Take the trials again?
I think I would.
For your friend. Not even yourself?
Doing it for my friend is doing it for myself.
You have funny logic. Mushroom man.
What can I say? I guess I do. It's what you get when you grow up in a lone monastery with only one friend.
I'm gonna give you some other advice. And I'm gonna recommend that you take it. These dragons are only as strong as their rider's conviction. You better start deciding for yourself if this is worth your life or not. Because whatever power you manifest is going to be directly related to that. If you aren't eaten on threshing. Or another cadet doesn't kill you. Because the strength, your physicality will only get you so far. A beast as majestic as a dragon deserves reverence. And an equal. Sure, we don't live as long. We're tiny. Ants compared to them. But we become kings and queens of the sky. And there is no one above us. Once we mount, and we become riders, and we don that uniform, even the Emperor has to bow. And she kind of motions, both palms outward, almost above the law, but not quite.
How do we ever become equal to a dragon? Just naturally, we're so fundamentally different. There's no way to compare a dragon and a human.
Do you know
Never be as strong as them.
how a dragon bonds? Do you know what they say happens?
I don't. I would love to know, though.
They say you have to give up a piece of yourself. Something that is more important than anything else. They say it's to stand before a power that is immeasurable. That you have to sacrifice to be worthy.
I don't know what I have to sacrifice.
She gets a knowing smile but doesn't comment.
Thank you for all your advice, though. I'll take it to heart. I'll try to...
Try to be a little more
I'm trying to be-
mistrusting of the other cadets. If they catch wind that you're so soft, probably going to try to kill you.
If they do, I'll just kill them first.
Ah! And she taps the side of her head. There it is. That's a little bit of what you need to get through.
I'm not afraid of killing,
Good.
but I don't see the reason in doing it blindly.
Even better. And maybe you won't make stupid decisions.
I'll try my best. I've been sheltered and I'm young, but
Not
I'll
excuses.
try to be...
An ignorant sheep can still die at the lion's maw. Same with an ignorant
No, you're
lion
right.
can still drown when it falls in the river. Death makes no exceptions. Have a good night,
I mean,
Mushroom Man.
okay, it was a pleasure to meet you. Thank you again for the advice.
She pulls her hood down and her blankets up and around her as it begins to snow a little heavier.
And I'll leave her to rejoin the group.
Okay, we're gonna meanwhile over to Talion. Any roleplay for you before everybody takes a long rest?
Not right now, no. Maybe when the watches begin.
Okay. Meanwhile, over to Lysandra.
Lysandra is going to. Who's still out among the other group?
The Scandi people?
Mm-hmm.
None of them are out. They've all receded into the tent.
Okay, yeah. Then she wouldn't do anything else other than getting ready to go rest.
Okay. Anything for Sora? Before watches start.
She would pull Talion aside.
Okay.
Damn it, easy on the tugging, would you?
I think you're a little tougher than you look. You have many secrets, no? I'm curious. Like about that heart? About where
Like
you've been?
secrets. You're acting like secrets is some kind of surprise. Only
No,
everybody
it's not
here.
a surprise. It's just very rarely do I meet people that I have encountered. So tell me, Talion, how do I know you? And what would you like to share about that heart of yours?
I'd like to make an insight check.
Go ahead.
What does a 19 get me?
Well, what are you trying to insight?
I'm trying to insight where she's going with this.
She's trying to pinpoint how she recognizes you. She knows that she knows you, but she's trying to pinpoint from where. And she's trying to identify what she felt when she put her hand against your chest. And the regular heartbeat.
Interesting. Okay. Fair enough, Sora, fair enough. I was wondering if you would forget about me after... Oh, how long has it been exactly? A year. Maybe some change. Although I guess... I'm actually gonna make a roll here. The country charming accent that you've heard Talion speak with so far, it shifts. And it is one that you immediately recognize from somewhere else. Although I suppose this might sound a little more familiar to you.
Storyteller, would it all click?
Yeah, he's being honest. It clicks. It slides into place.
Ah, it has been a while. A long time. You go by Talion now.
That's a little more friendly than Black Fang, I suppose.
Certainly, certainly. That sounds like that was from that's from a past long behind us. We should say. You've grown. You're not so skin and bones anymore.
I never was skin and bones. Though I think you've realized that after taking your own little Copperfield that you did earlier.
I like to assess my opponents.
Right. Of course you do.
What? I'm just doing what everybody else does.
Alright, grabbing a man's pecs while you're hanging from your life over the
Why
side of a
wouldn't
mountain.
I? If I'm going to die, I would like it to be a nice I would like to have a nice, pleasant thought before I fall to my death.
Oh, I can imagine that. Well, I guess I'm gonna die, but I got to cop a nice feel before then.
Yeah, don't regret, everything, but hey, at least it's something nice to think about. So, what brings you here? This is quite far from where we last met.
You know, what's the funniest thing is that I could really ask you the exact same question. I know you
Well-
said you were going on your own journey before you left and all, but this isn't where I'd expected you to end up.
I will note that Lysandra is close enough to hear everything you're saying.
I
'Cause
would be
this
making
is-
an effort.
Well,
I'd be
it's
making an effort to.
nothing was said beforehand that
Fair
other
enough.
than Sora was just approaching you. So whether or not like Lysandra is listening or even cares, that's up to Mimi. But Zafkael is still talking to the. You think she might be a drow, maybe half drow woman. So Zafkael's not hearing anything. Just Lysandra is there, like, huh. So yeah. Just so you're aware.
Sora smiles at you. It's a mischievous smile, and you get the sense that she wanted you to draw you out. Just says, well, I'm glad we were able to talk and have a little conversation, no? I'll be seeing you the rest of the way. I think working together is very convenient, no? For the foreseeable future.
I wouldn't be opposed to that. Mind where your hands go next time, unless you plan on trying to.
All right. I'll ask. Consent is king after all.
Consent is key.
And Sora just like, all right, I'm going to go on my first watch. And you should finish setting up the tent. Maybe you and Lysandra, or maybe you'll find someone else you recognize from days gone by.
I doubt that. Less people that remember me, the better. Just a charming face. And he will give you a little bow. And he will walk away unless you have something else to say.
She's just going to her post.
Okay. Then I think that Talion at that point is going to try to, set up for rest.
Okay.
Just
Go ahead,
Before his
everyone,
next
hit
watch.
that long rest button. Sora, roll a perception.
Oh my god, thank god. Oh no. Oh yeah, that's right. But do I do it with disadvantage, or this is later?
You have
That is,
disadvantage on your perception while you're.
that's a 10. Whoosh.
we'll tie it over there.
I'm sorry, say again what you got.
10 for perception. I'll put it in the dice box too.
Okay, looks clear for your watch. Who do you wake up for your second watch?
I'll wake up Talion.
Okay, Talion. Second watch, roll a perception.
Okay, pretty good, pretty good. 19.
The trio, the Scandi people, they leave. During second watch, they begin the climb. Several more cadets in a potential join this rest outpost, and several still leave during second watch. But no one tries to kill anyone. There's no violence, there's little talking. Who do you wake for third watch?
Mistaken Lysandra wanted third watch.
Right, Lysandra,
Need.
perception check.
It's a cool 22.
All right, this woman across from your camp, the drow woman, walks to these, they look like they could be some kind of altar, crudely made. She walks to the ledge. She walks past them. And she stands at the very tip.
Am I able to tell the look on her face at all and discern any emotion?
What's your passive perception?
It is
Sorry,
a
insight, passive
15.
insight.
That is a 13.
Okay, 13's still fine. She doesn't seem to be charmed, but she does seem to know something.
All right. While keeping my eyes on everyone here, I will slowly, cautiously walk to maybe about right here. And I'll just shout out to her. You're not thinking about jumping, are you?
Not at all, she jumps back. I'm simply watching as they watch us.
And who's they?
Who do you think?
I'm not sure. The voice is in your head.
Why don't you come over here and look? Don't worry.
See, I'm tasked
I
with
won't-
watching my friends over here.
Push you.
If you did, I'd take you with me. But I value these people's lives, and I don't want to leave them unprotected. So if you could just describe what you're seeing, that would be much easier for the both of us.
She turns back to look out. The dragons.
All the things they could do and all the places they could be, and they'd be here, watching us.
She nods.
There's nothing interesting about a bunch of people sleeping.
Probably reading our dreams.
Or waiting for a snack when somebody falls.
Perhaps.
Either way, whatever gets their rocks off.
He's beautiful, though. And she is definitely
he?
seeing something that you are not.
He. You can tell the gender of a dragon from as far up here as we are.
Well, can't you?
You see, unless it unsheathes its appendage, I'm not going to assume that every dragon I see is a man. Or male, I should say. Though if you want to tell me how I'm supposed to know the difference, that would be very useful in the future.
It's something you instinctually learn. They'll teach it to you.
Been around dragons much, haven't you?
Git makes her chuckle. But she doesn't respond.
She'll cautiously move closer, making sure to stay off to the side and behind her. And she'll still occasionally turn around to make sure that everything at the site is going smoothly. All right, what is it? You've got my attention.
She nods to the distant. There's another floating piece of island, of mountain. You can vaguely make it out in the snowfall. Roll a perception.
21.
You can see a beautiful dragon. Golden horns that curve under its jaw, gold teeth, gold eyes, black scales. The only thing that gives away that there is even a dragon serpentine-like body wrapped around the mountain. That floating mountain. It's huge. It's the gold. And it is watching. Curious.
Would he be anything, any dragon that Lysandra would know about or have heard about?
Roll a history.
Based off of those features. Okay. 17.
This is the dragon called the Black Serpent. And I'll post his picture here in Discord.
Oh, that's a bad mother. He got grills!
Correct. He was probably made curious by the demonic lizard and its attack. Yeah.
Okay.
And he's watching.
She'll look at the woman. She'll chuckle. No idea how you discern whether or not they're male or female, but this one I actually know. Black Serpent, huh?
That's right.
Think he wants to eat us, or
I think
let
he's
one of
curious.
us mount him?
She chuckles. I like you. And I like the fact that I can't tell if by mounting him you mean being a rider or something else. A little freaky.
Guess it would depend on the day.
They say the Black
In this
Serpent
instance.
has brought nations to its knees.
I could say I brought a few people, things, what habits to their knees. We'd be, very, very much alike if he so happened to choose me.
He was going to bond last year, but he found no one worthy. Did you know?
No, I tend to keep my mind off of things that I cannot quite reach yet, and last year I was a little preoccupied. Siblings and whatnot.
I see.
Do you have any? Siblings, do you have any?
Sisters.
All alive?
All but one. But we're not particularly on talking terms.
That's quite unfortunate. Everything I do here is for them. in some way or another.
Not yourself.
Selfishly, I've always wanted to ride a dragon. This time, I don't mean in the scandalous way. Though I would accept it. Just putting that out there, for as long as I can remember, I wanted to be a dragon rider. But for the most part, it is for them.
To protect them.
More so to provide for them, but yes, protect them. But one would be foolish to think that fighting with dragons, be it to protect someone or to claim land or do whatever selfish thing you could imagine, that it would ever end in anything but all-consuming chaos.
At least your convictions are straightforward. Your mushroom
Many
friend
wouldn't say the same.
is here simply for a friend. How interesting.
Are you interested in Mushroom Friend?
He's quite pretty. But I digress.
Well, I mean, I'm sure he would accept some shared body heat if you would like to go that route.
She shakes her head. No. I'm here for a dragon. And when she looks at the black serpent, there's an aura. Something almost feral. Not quite sinister. But just balanced on the knife's edge of malice.
Well, that makes two of us. Let's hope you get what you want. And if you don't, and you die, I'll say a prayer for you. Or whatever you believe in.
Likewise.
No need to worry about that. I'll get my dragon. But I appreciate the sentiment.
The confidence will get you far.
And if that doesn't, my arrows will. Anyways, I'll leave you to your maybe possibly ideas of jumping. But I'd recommend you not do that. I'm not sure your beloved dragons would catch you if you did do that.
She just smiling.
And with that, Lysandra will go back to keeping diligent watch until she swaps off.
The last thing that this woman says to you before you step away is, sometimes keeping weakness near you distracts the predators long enough for you to get away. After some more lingering at the ledge, she returns to the stone that she set up her own camp on. The rest of your watch goes smooth. The last person you wake is Zafkael.
It's me.
Go ahead and roll perception for your watch.
That's an 18 perception.
When you wake, when Lysandra wakes you, you notice that the woman you spoke to is preparing to leave.
I'll if she catches my eye, I'll wave goodbye to her.
She gives you a little bow, bringing her flat hand up at a bit of a curve, crossing her chest. It seems very practiced, almost prayerful.
I will try to mirror it respectfully.
That earns you a dazzling smile. And she's going to start ascending.
And I'll just keep watch.
Okay, roll your perception.
I might even use... Oh, I got an 18.
18. Okay. Sorry, I didn't see it in the dice box. 18! I need to make a roll. Hold on. Okay. Your watch is clear.
I think there's a point where I get a little bored and I start casting Druidcraft to grow little mushrooms around the camp.
Okay. As soon as they bloom, they are frosted. They freeze. And it's kind of pretty, the crystallization on their caps. Almost like short hair that you could brush. All right, and then all of you are awoken. Zafkael's watch ending. Any roleplay?
Sora is just eager to start again, and she's like, "Good morning, fellow people. All right, who's ready to? That was much needed. All right, everyone got their supplies here. 1 or 2 extra rations that I found. Does anyone need anything?
It should be good.
Let me see. Will your friend be joining us, Zap?
My friend,
Yes.
the one I talked to last night,
Yeah, that one.
he seemed a little bit standoffish. I never got the opportunity, and I don't think she would have taken an invite very well. So I didn't even try.
Maybe you should be a little more ambitious, no? At least help you warm yourself at night.
What do you mean by that?
Tally just shakes
Like-
his head as he's just rolling up his...
Like, you know, do the coochie, you know, the little smooches, you know, at night.
I don't know. I don't think she was interested in anything like that.
We even ask?
I mean,
Your
They
beauty,
would have said something if she was interested.
your beauty is wasted, honestly. So wasted.
Hey, you think I'm pretty?
All right, here. We need to. You are so thin. You look. When I touch you, I feel like touching skeleton. So here, have some more extra ration. And she gives him 1 extra ration, like the 1 extra ration she just happened to found on the one dead body.
Lion's just snickering as he's rolling up his fucking
It's like
bedroll.
giving her a
All
Snickers.
right, everyone, for long resting, it actually takes 2 rations to fill your belly, so go ahead and delete those from your inventory. 2 of them are spent. Recovering.
Okay. In our adventure packs, which is the thing we get, how many do I think we have 7, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
Should be a
Adventures pack
Up to
has
10.
10 rations.
Oh, 10? Okay, hell yeah.
You use 2 of them to recover from both
yeah.
exhaustion and just to keep your body well.
Fueled.
Okay, got it.
All right, and now I need the entire group to make a survival check.
That'll be 72.
The party travels. 2 more days. "56 hours later."
Holy shit. I'm sorry.
You rolled high enough that the 4 of you get past the majority of the dangers, whether it is sneaking or killing, waiting, hiding. I need you to minus 4 more rations from your supplies.
Damn. Okay.
And I need everyone to roll a Constitution saving throw. Okay, on those Constitution saving throws, what did everybody get?
A 6. If anybody wants to give me an
You
inspiration.
want us to roll in Foundry?
I'll
Yeah,
share one of my
let's roll in Foundry.
inspirations with you.
Constitution
Thank
saving throw in
you.
Foundry. Let's do that.
Okay.
Lysandra's got an inspiration from Zaf.
A 7 isn't much better, but I'll take it.
Son of a bitch. Okay, I'm using my
Draw.
inspo. Fuck it. Foundry just hates me.
Oh, never mind. Foundry loves me.
Zaf KL freaking criticals. Oh.
It was a
Okay,
good karma.
okay. I
gave
can.
away
I
one of my
will live
instants.
with that. I can live with this.
Whoever's dice mine knocked into, thank you, because you probably stopped it on the 18.
Okay. So you're 56 hours into the climb. Lysandra, you permanently lose 1d6 HP.
Oh.
Go ahead and
fuck.
roll 1d6.
Hold on.
Oh,
Permanently? What is permanently? As in for the rest of the campaign, permanently?
Correct.
I'm gifting a sub. Oh my god. Oh, 35% off a gifted
Listen,
sub, you
listen.
say?
Yeah, right? It's like, listen, if it helps my friend Void here keep the doors open, and it helps us also make sure that Lysandra is not 1d6 less, I'm fucking down for it.
All right. We'll carry on. 23. Carry
Okay,
on.
natural 20. Okay. So none of you
Yeah, gifted sub was
permanently
worth it.
lose HP, but as you climb higher and higher, you do see other potential cadets frozen, solid. Some that have just died, it seems that their lungs and their eyes froze. The cold is bitter and wretched, like a living thing. It takes this high up, double the rations, double the amount of rest to actually recover. Luckily enough, none of you have exhaustion. You've all rolled high enough. And none of you have gained permanent damage to your lungs or any other of your facilities because of the cold. But it is abysmal. The mountain itself feels alive. The question is, as a party, would you like to roll for a random encounter? Or would you like a planned encounter?
What's behind door number 3?
Give me a roll one. I mean, yeah.
What's behind
The
door?
randomly rolled, there is even worse than the planned, but even better than the planned. So that's the difference. Is there's really extremely
my
good,
chances.
and then
All
there's
I gotta
really
say is-
extremely bad.
Gotcha.
It is gotcha. It's a D8 roll.
Gotcha.
So
Oh god.
Gotcha. I'm for
Alright.
gotcha.
Yeah, me too.
For Gacha, we might end this. This might be the last.
one of you
The last
roll a
session.
D8. Correct. You
not
might
me.
be
I got
rolling. To
I'm willing
put
to
it.
take
Okay.
the blame if
Let me just.
I'll do it, I'll do it, I'll
So
do it.
you're aware. So you're aware. Yes. If you roll poorly, they're. I don't want to say you're instantly dead, but they're. But you
There's
might
some
be
bad
rolling up
ones.
new characters for next game.
Let's go. Let me roll. Let me at him.
Oh boy. Okay.
Are we ready? Does anybody want to bless me?
It is majority wants a
Uh,
roll, so go ahead and randomly roll. But they're
I'd love
really,
to.
really good, you guys.
doing-
They're really good.
I
They're
got it, I
so
got it.
good.
Ready?
We're doing this for content. No matter what happens, guys. We're content. We all might die tonight.
right in the middle. You know, like that means something.
They didn't roll. Did it roll?
You did.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, it was a 4.
No, that,
All right,
that
boy.
shit did not
How
roll for
bad
me.
is it? How bad is it?
4's not bad. Let me look.
Okay.
Is it worse than what we would have gotten?
I will neither confirm nor deny.
Doesn't take a
I
goddamn.
appreciate that you did not confirm nor deny. You know, some things are better off not knowing.
Okay.
Fair enough.
All of these sky ledges are built the same. have a sky door. They have a set of steps that leads further up. The party finds themselves in the middle of a wretched, almost living blizzard on this particular sky ledge, but still the braziers are lit and they're warm. In fact, instinctually as a group, you move into the light. And you find that the light, the warmth there, and even when you step on the sigils of the sun, seem to melt any piece of you that is frozen. However, I need the party to roll a perception for me. That will decide how much narration I give.
Is this the whole party?
Yeah, all 4 of you.
24.
All right. Oh, 21. I'll put it in the dice box. Finally.
I've got to refresh Foundry because it's not working for me.
Spec,
we
if
go.
you don't mind adding it up for me, please.
Okay. I'm gonna get a calculator. I just want to note that Yankee did get a nat 20, so I don't know if that affects anything, but
I don't think it does on group rolls.
Especially when we're all rolling really hot, by the way.
yeah, I'm like, finally my dice are like starting to get the idea that they need to be rolling better than they have. All right, and Lysandra, is that a 19? A 24? Oh, you
24.
got a 24? Fuck yeah, let's go. Okay, that's an 88 total.
That's insane for 4 players, by the way.
Right? Yeah, no, that's really fucking. I rolled a fucking 13 too. I was like, woohoo!
I rolled a 16 on my dice, and I was like, yeah.
Standing in the light of the fire, the sound of the storm around you dims, and the feeling on this sky ledge changes. It's kind of like when you first started, like you're being watched. You sense it, like a presence that prickles the flesh on the back of your neck. And then almost in unison, the 4 of you look out to the fogged horizon. Thick, bloated clouds hang like noxious vigils, standing sentinel to your climb. This particular group of them that you are watching are lit with a red glow, as if the moon beyond them was bleeding. These peaks, the Nocturne, they are shrouded in shadow. Almost constantly, it is rare for the sun to move beyond a single slash on the horizon, bleeding what little light it does. This red glow cannot be that dawn that never fully accumulates in a spawning open morning. No, this red almost is gentle, even as it is intimidating. The 4 of you recognize among each other with your group roll, this is not a natural curiosity that has overswelled you. This is instinct. Sora, for you, it almost feels like a packed instinct, like the wolf inside. For Lysandra, this feels like a hunter watching for prey. But whether you are the hunter or the hunted, you know not. For Talion, this is the calm before the death strike. And for Zafkael, this is the final breath of someone you've attempted to heal. whatever is behind the clouds feels sentient. But it cannot be. There is only one moon. And though it is large enough, and it twists in such a way that it eclipses every few hours, creating the light and night cycle of this world. It's impossible. Sentient. And that's when all of you realize magic feels alive. From those bloated, ominous sentinel clouds, a single light flickers through them, breaking, opening up their swells like spilling their bellies, and the snow turns to freezing rain, turns to hail, as this little light, like a shooting star, moving faster and further. It looks like it's a dalliance, a gentle sway, this light, but it is not. It is just that far away that it looks slow, when in actuality, the velocity of this burning rock or debris or whatever it is, this magic, if it were to strike the mountain, you instinctually know it would cause a crater. Maybe even worse than that red and black dragon. Something changes in the cloud as it passes through it. It becomes more ominous, more twisted. Do you watch the star to its striking point, or do you move on? This is important.
Can Sora even see
I would.
that it's going to the
True.
striking point?
I would watch.
Okay, everyone else? You watch?
I'm gonna watch as well. Yeah.
Talion?
Majority rules on this one. If everyone's staying to watch, he's not gonna just leave him. So, with reluctance, he'll watch.
Okay. It strikes in a way that you can see it perfectly down the sky door. And as it hits stone, there is a collision, an explosion that rocks the mountain. And above you, large fists, gargantuan in size, just snow mounds and rock and debris, break off and start sliding. But you can see that the avalanche, though it will gain in size and hasten towards the bottom of the climb, your party is safe. You have climbed high enough. But everyone below you will die.
Damn. Oh, rest in peace.
What does Sora, like, Sora doesn't see this, so what does she hear?
She feels it. She hears it in the cracking in the soles of her feet, like reverberations, like the mountain itself is letting out a battle cry at whatever this starlight is that just struck it. A distant roar followed by thunder, and a clap of magic breaks the air. A riot of dragons are approaching the collision site. The fire that the avalanche has not smothered yet, lit by this starfall, is opalescent. Beautiful. Almost pure silver. Like a flash of light that's caught in other places where the sun is not only majorly eclipsed. Like the flare of a camera lens. It is hypnotizing to watch. And the four of you experience A whisper. Jump. Come. See. Learn.
Huh?
You say that again?
Yeah, you cut out.
Yeah,
out.
you cut off. Yeah.
Yeah.
As you strain to hear the whispers, you make out the words jump, come, learn, see. I need all of you to roll a charisma saving throw in Foundry, please.
Great.
Yep. Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Is this against Charmed?
It is.
Okay, then I have advantage. Nice.
I'll accept my fate. I'm not paying to win anymore.
You have inspo.
I
We
will-
literally got 4 inspos. Did you use all of them already?
She's used all of them, but I will give her one of mine because I have 3.
I'm going to use one of mine as well.
Thank
Oh
you.
my god.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
And there's another +1 for the saving throw.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
Let's see.
19.
Oh, thank God.
What does
I
everyone
can't
get?
see if my
I
roll
got a
went through.
19.
Sora rolled an 18.
Okay.
Talion also rolled an 18 with advantage.
I got a 19 with my my inspo.
In this event, I'll allow Kron's shield that he played to actually give everyone a +1 to their next saving throw.
Hooray.
Oh. Phew.
So beautiful.
Love you, Kron.
Yay, thank you.
So,
Good talk.
well, he just played 2, so I'll give it to everybody for that. Okay. Did anyone get lower than an 18?
Thank God.
Nope.
My god, no.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
None of you are drawn to the light. And it is a beautiful thing. Until it is smothered. As the snow hits it, there is a great vat of steam and fog that rises up, pushing almost completely cylindrically through that sky door. Do you continue looking as the steam rises to
Yeah.
your sky door?
No. Sora's gonna look away.
Okay, so
I
you
think Zaskiel will
step back.
also look away.
step back, okay?
Yes.
And Sandra stays
Because
looking.
the pole.
Okay. Talion, what about you?
Huh?
This is a campaign defining choice.
I hate that. Hate that.
Well, I didn't
Right.
get to hear that before I made my choice. Does it change it? No.
Does it change it? No. Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna make a roll.
Okay. You don't know if it's good or bad. You rolled a 4.
I know.
Gotcha.
No, I said I'm going to roll for it. Not. I did not say. Fuck it.
You look? Come on. Come on!
You know it's scary when you're already gone to fucking do it. Fuck it. Fuck it, dude. Fuck it, I guess. To the brave and the bold.
Is so
To the-
crazy.
yeah, to the brave and the bold, I guess.
You look!
Yeah.
right.
yeah.
I got 2 of you looking. This is what you hear. And it is a voice, and it is feminine, it is powerful. As that steam rushes up, it's as if it's carrying her voice, and it says, "A rider is not born. A rider is made. To forge a bond with a dragon is to stand before its power and forsake a piece of oneself. A memory, a dream, a truth, a heart. We dragons demand it. Not for cruelty, but for balance. For nor mortal can touch the core of a dragon and remain whole. And then the voice changes. So for those who accept this sacrifice, you will be forever changed. For the moment a rider and dragon breathe as one, their souls intertwine in creation. The current of will and fury and power. It is something no unbounded can achieve. And you think that you are marked by a dragon looking to bond. Only those brave enough to watch. And as her
Legit.
voice filters, there is something beyond Mortalis Academy. Something beyond this world. Something other than any dragon you have witnessed. And you have seen three, some of you, distinct kinds. This dragon is of the hidden wing. Congratulations, you have just unlocked for your characters potentially bonding a void dragon. And that's where we're gonna end tonight.
Oh my god, I could have lost my life.